I'm MYN Hildreth, co-owner of Hildreth Farms. We're located in Wadesboro, North Carolina. We're growers of Muscadine grapes for Harris Teeter. We've been growing Muscadines, my father and I, for the past 40 years. Started as a small family business just to supplement our wholesale business, and it's grown into what we are today, which is the sole supplier to Harris Teeter of traditionally grown Muscadine grapes. We now have 8 acres that are in production. We use no mechanical harvesting. Everything we do is done strictly by hand, from the field operation where our pickers pick in bulk containers. We then load it on the carts, carry it to the pack shed, and it's touched again by our hands and re-inspected where it's packed into 20-ounce clamshell containers. From there it goes into the boxes, into the cold storage, and is ready to be shipped out to Harris Teeter. We're located on a 75-acre farm, 8 of which is in production. Probably another acre is in young vines, not yet ready to produce. Here in our vineyards, we have approximately 6 different varieties, 4 of which are bronze varieties. 2 would be the blue or the black varieties. Typically, an acre of grapes produce for us somewhere between 4 and 6 tons to the acre. In a typical year, we will ship between 20 and 40 tons a year to Harris Teeter, which is predominantly all that we sell to. They receive approximately 95 to 99% of our grapes. We've been with Harris Teeter now for 17 years. We're less than an hour away from their distribution facilities, and we can put the product into their facility and into your home in less than 2 days is typically turnover time. The way Hildreth Farms got started was we've been in the wholesale produce business since the late 1940s, started by my grandfather, and it came to be that we wanted to try to supplement our own business with Scuppernong grapes, Muscadines. So we planted just maybe 1/5 of an acre, 1/4 of an acre, just to have a supply for our business. In 1992, my father and I decided to leave the produce business and go solely into the business of raising Muscadine grapes for full-time living. And at that time, we put up what we now have is the 8-acre vineyard here on the farm. Growing season for grapes start approximately March 1st when the vines start coming out of dormancy, at which time we will start rough pruning and go back into our hand pruning and get the vines ready for production during the summer. Bud break takes place somewhere around the 1st of May. June 7th through the middle of June is basically when blooming occurs and fruit set starts. Then basically we're waiting until the grapes mature and ripen, which will be probably the 2nd week in August. That time we'll call our crews in and get ready to start harvesting, and we'll harvest until the crop is complete, usually somewhere around 1st week of October. We have 2 different ways to pick. Our preferred method is to clip the bunches of grapes or the clusters off in the field. The other method on some varieties are that the berries have to be individually picked off. Our pickers can generally, in a good day when the crop is ripe, probably can pick somewhere between 1,600, 1,800 pounds of product a day that we can put into the shed and get packed up. But it varies. Beginning of the season may not be but 300 pounds per person, but as season progresses, we can expect to get 300 to 500 pounds per person. Packers in the shed, when that grape comes to the pack shed and goes on the table, it's inspected again, removed from the stems and placed in containers, and that's our preferred method because of, like I said, quality control, and that will be the 2nd or 3rd time that they're touched by our hands and visually inspected by my dad or I. Go to Harris Teeter, pick up a package of our Scuppernongs, and thank you for watching this video.